Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Houston Texans and the Las Vegas Raiders. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at our two quarterbacks in this one, I'd say it's a study in contrast, young versus, well, let's say experienced. Davis Mills of the Texans, Derek Carr of the Raiders.
And you are on point about that because you definitely don't say old now. That won't gain you any points, but you're right. You got one guy who's still...
The Raiders defense rested and ready coming off the open week in their schedule. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. Good sign here early. Everybody on offense there up front in the backfield in sync on that play.
So much talk about what do you do to neutralize home field advantage? Well, teams that run the football effectively, they often have a way of neutralizing it in a big way when they have those types of runs.
A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Off the play fake, Mills. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Mills to throw it. Cooks on the quick slant. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So opening drive 3rd down, they complete the slant to move the sticks.
And ordinarily, it's a high percentage pass when you throw it. And receivers like to run that route because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, break towards the middle, the ball should be there, and then they can do some work afterwards.
It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running left here on the option, Mills. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
On 3rd down, here's Mills. That one thrown away from the pocket. And the officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. They've got the 3-0 advantage here as this next drive starts. 1st and 10. He'll decide to keep this once more. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Play fake, Mills. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
A dime look defensively for the Raiders on 3rd down.
Yeah, you're right, 2 extra DBs out there. Working out of the gun, Mills. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A first down throw for Mills. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Now a toss running left. Hunt. Able to avoid him. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. To throw, Mills. This one to Jarwin over the middle. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. A 6-yard pick brings up 2nd and 4. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. From the shotgun, it's Mills. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 22-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And a short gain here down to the 22. The safety, Trayvon Merrick, up to make the play defensively. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Mills. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game.
The Vegas defense back onto the field. They trail here in the second quarter as this next drive begins with a 1st and 10. First down, Mills. And Cooks hands it over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. They go play action. Mills. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Play action now. Mills. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And the Raiders will take over here just shy of the 30. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. We'll take a break and get a report. The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. Mills now. He gets it to Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. Mills now looks to throw on first down. That's good. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Raiders pick it up. And some room to work. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. The pass receiver turned into a runner, then he turned into a fumbler, and it goes the other way for 6.
I love your description. Although for the offense, they're not too happy about it. But for the defense, what a big-time play for them. Never give up on anything. Sometimes you create your own points.
But the receiver, hard to fault him. He's just going for extra yard.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do, but you have to take care of the football.
The Vegas defense back onto the field. On 1st and 10, Mills. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Mills throw taken in here by Jackson. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to step out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Well, caught downfield by Jarwin. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. From the gun, here's Mills. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know. The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. They'll try to get the football right back to their offense. Mills on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Mills. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The Vegas defense back onto the field. They hold the lead here in this 3rd quarter, but every drive important in a one-score game as this one begins 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, Mills. This to Jarwin. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you get real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 40 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session, because all the defenders will form their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. Throwing, Mills. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Mills to throw it. Right side caught by Jackson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Looking to throw is Mills. It's caught left side by Cooks.
Well, there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to...
And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter play. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run again with Hunt. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. So third down and a field goal from here would be right about 50 yards as they try to get closer. To throw, Mills. Got a man. It's Collins complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. A first down throw for Mills. He'll hit Jackson complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Mills. It's Jackson again on the reception. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. The Vegas defense back onto the field. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Mills back to throw. That one is caught by Hunt. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount. He got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Mills looking to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Collins. And he is going to have a Texans first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Hunt will try going up the middle. Jonathan Hankins in on the stop. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Down to a knee here as the Texans look to let the clock roll. Finish in this one, Charles. Yeah, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile
All right, you're getting somewhere. A big game or two here could get some people talking. I'll let you later.
You know what? Watching you grow throughout this season, that's been a lot of fun. And our team is much better for it.
Thank you, Coach.
The staff has seen you taking notes, making adjustments, and we haven't had to worry about any mental errors or missed assignments on game day.
It's all in that preparation. In here, in the weight room, on that practice field. It's all about that grind.
You're not wrong. But listen, the pressure is on now. You've given us a great half of the season, but I need you to see you pick it up the rest of the way. This level of commitment is not only on the field, but off the field. And you've set a high bar.
I appreciate that, Coach.
I know your best football is still ahead of you, but I need you to raise that bar even higher like I know you can.
1% better every day, Coach.
Let's get it.
It's Madden NFL.
The Raiders defense ready to get going. They come in on top in the NFC West. The first throw, here's Winston. Now the ball comes loose, and the Raiders pick it up. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because
the Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. They lead 7-0, trying to put a stop together here as this drive starts with a first down. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run it again with Kamara. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
this defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first two possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a
The Vegas defense back onto the field. They've had the upper hand so far this first half of play. Winston now to throw on first down. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. A look at the numbers for Thomas from a week ago. 9 catches, 111 for yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. Winston. Throw left side complete to Troutman. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On second down, Kamara trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
To throw, Winston. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Winston now from the 50. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 48-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, Winston. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside. They were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak. On third down, Winston. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Winston. A quick one here, hauled in by Kamara. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. From the red zone now, Winston. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he gets us inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. They'll throw again. Winston. And it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On 3rd and 1, here's Winston. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Michael Thomas. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have got it back to within a score.
Obviously, Brandon, they couldn't get it all back with just one score, but that touchdown chips into the lead, and now it makes the comeback a little bit more manageable.
The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. They'll start by looking at a 1st and 10 at the 25. The first down throw for Winston. On the slant, complete to Michael Thomas. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Again, it's Kamara. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Throwing on 2nd down, Winston. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Flushed. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The Vegas defense back onto the field. First down, Winston. That pass complete to Deontay Hardy. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Winston. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Quality coverage that time to slow down what's been the main source of offense against them thus far. Got to find a way to slow down that ball in the air.
The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. They've been the dominant side so far, working with a 2-score lead here in this 3rd quarter as this next drive gets underway. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Winston to give. It's Kamara. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Jonathan Hankins on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Jameis to throw it. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Saints. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing, Winston. And he'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Winston. A throw over the middle taken in by Troutman. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 14. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Again, it's Winston. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
The Vegas defense back onto the field. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And a short pickup to about the 25.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. They've been the better of the two sides so far. They've got the 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they try to see this one through to the finish. Jameis now on 1st down. Thomas has got it, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. To throw is Winston. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand?
Offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The Vegas defense back onto the field. On 1st and 10, Winston. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Winston. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Raiders with the football now in excellent. So this one a victory. victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.
And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. We'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe is now planted.
So for Las Vegas, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Baltimore Ravens come to town.
Oh, hey, I'm glad I ran into you. I know you got a lot going on today, but I want to talk to you really quick.
Yeah, what's up, Andy?
Look, by just about any individual measure, this season has been an amazing success for you. We brought you in, we asked you to prove it, and you have proven that you can be a star. The fans love you, the entire organization loves what you're doing on the field. It's been great.
Nah, I'm happy to hear it. I'm glad everyone's seen the work I've been putting in.
Seriously, you keep this up, and there's no reason why you can't be a franchise cornerstone for years to come. I hope when you're signing another deal in the offseason, you'll be making this your home long term.
I can't even begin to explain how much that means to me. I mean, from day one when I came in here, I was welcomed and given an opportunity to shine like never before.
And look, you made the most of it. You keep it up, all right?
It's what I do.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're going to look here at Marvin Jones. Just crossed the century mark last week with 104 yards. It's the Jags and the Raiders, and it's...
The Raiders defense ready to get going. They come in on top in the AFC West. And one of the guys tasked with slowing down this passing attack will be this man on the perimeter.
And he was a big part of that victory a week ago. He had a key forced fumble. And that's what these defensive coaches preach. We need takeaways. And they'll be looking for more of the same here.
They'll start on the ground. ETN dancing away at the 35. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. From the shotgun, Lawrence buying time to his left. Ooh, the juke. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
On second down, a run with ETN. Trying to find some space to turn upfield, but this defense having none of it. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Lawrence. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, and now they face a 4th down. And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces... The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. They've got the 3-0 advantage here as this next drive starts, 1st and 10.
Now ETN to start the drive. The numbers on the ground for ETN last week. Very productive. 3 touchdowns, 2 of them on the ground, 1 through the air.
And it will always be a compliment to say that a guy's got a nose for the end zone, and he sure had it last week.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And they'll go again with ETN. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll run with ETN, and he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. The Vegas defense back onto the field. They've got the upper hand in terms of field position as this drive starts inside the offense's 10-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He'll fight his man, LaVisca Chenault. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A very solid gain of 27. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Lawrence will throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Straight ahead, ETN. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Lawrence. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Lawrence. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got Chenault. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence, screenplay, here's ETN. And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Marvin Jones with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jaguars go. The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. On 1st down, Lawrence. And the Raiders have got him. Balone Nichols in there to take him down. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
So we've passed the halfway. The Vegas defense back onto the field. They're in the ball game, but could use a stop here. Trailing in this third quarter as this next drive starts 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 48 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Etienne once more. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Lawrence. On the slant, he'll get it to Jones. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, Jaguars. Marvin Jones. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6.
In order to lead in a game,
the Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Neil Farrell brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Another try after the 1st down sack. Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you?
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise.
The Vegas defense back onto the field. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. Now this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. They've got this offense backed up to start out. The line of scrimmage, the 5-yard line as we begin 1st and 10. Draw play, ETN. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 66 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Lawrence to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A good pickup there, 22. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Lawrence. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Flushed out right. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 45-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
The Vegas defense back onto the field. Here's Lawrence. Able to find Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. Lawrence. Man open, here is Jones. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And the Raiders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. Lawrence. And Jones has it over the middle. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Throwing now, Lawrence. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. A final shot now for Lawrence. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete on this football game. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes, but Just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Las Vegas, they moved to 7-1 on the year with the victory. And they'll return home next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts.
Yo, what's good, Sosa?
I've got some good news for you, my man.
Had a feeling you might. Let's hear it.
Well, it's actually good news for both of us. Because as of today, I'm the agent of Nike's newest athlete.
And that's me.
Good guess.
Oh, man. I'm repping the swoosh, baby. That's what's up.
Yes, you are. What you've been doing on the field made it easy to get a deal done.
Man, I've been waiting for this day to come.
I know you have, man. Keep an eye out for something from Nike. I'm sure they'll be sending you some love.
I'll be looking out for it. Thanks, Sosa.
Of course.
It's showtime, baby.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see the workhorse Jonathan Taylor really helped drive them a week ago with a 3-touchdown game. It's the Colts and
the Raiders defense set to get going. Winners of 2 straight coming in. Throwing Ryan to start out. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. To throw is Ryan. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And they're going to get this up to midfield. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 68 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is the #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down. Here's Ryan to throw. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards for number 11. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Ryan. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Throwing again. Ryan. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now it's Ryan. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. Here's Taylor again. But he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. The Vegas defense back onto the field. They trail 7-0 as this next drive begins with a first down. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Complete to Taylor on the slant. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. Ryan. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 32-yard line. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. After 7-0. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Ryan. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Now Ryan. Just keeping the play alive. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
To me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play a perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Complete to Washington. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Ryan gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Ryan.
Back to the same target, Campbell.
And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the 1st with Taylor. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. This offense, number 1 in the NFL in picking up 1st downs, and their run game got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up 1st downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Max Crosby able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, those are the type of plays that can focus their defense because...
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis in his 1st half of action. escaping the pressure right.
The defense gets a hand on it, but he still grabs it.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A crazy sequence here. Huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for fourth down.
The Vegas defense back onto the field. Carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
6 yards left on second down.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To throw on 2nd and 6. Ryan. Washington's got it. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up.
We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. He's got a man, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 39 yards there, a big one. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Ryan's throw hauled in by Washington.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Again, Ryan. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think
the Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. And they have not been at their best so far. They're down big here, 3rd quarter, as they try to rebound and get some stops.
Now Ryan on first down. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Ryan. Catch made here by Campbell. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Ryan. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a 1st down.
16 yards. 1st down, Colts.
Here's Ryan. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
At the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
A pickup of 2 yards. 1st down.
They run once more with Taylor.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
74 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second half blowout material.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley-Cox. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
That's a great job of tackling right there. If he could have made the first man miss, maybe he could have taken it into the end zone. Instead, they stopped him pretty well right in his tracks, and you often see that in the red zone. Offense has
got a man. It's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts are in for 6. The Vegas defense back onto the field. They go play action with Ryan. He's got the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Play action, Ryan. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. And they've been pretty well carved up, to be frank, by this offense all game long. Just trying to ride this one out to the finish. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Room here to run. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. A big play there for Indy. And even 50 yards on the ground. It's a jet sweep. This is Pittman. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Max Crosby able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Another try after the 1st down sack. Ryan over the middle. It's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. It's a jet sweep. This is Pittman. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a 6-yard carry. It does put him just a few yards short of the goal line, but 4th down coming up.
yard. Brings up 4th down and...
The Vegas defense back onto the field. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an
It's Week 11 of the 2022 season, and we've got Pat Surtain. Stayed active a week.
The Raiders defense ready to go to work following a poor performance in the loss last week. Here's Wilson to throw right away. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
He's got a man complete. And all the way home for the Broncos score.
Jerry Jeudy,
his third touchdown now on the year.
And the Broncos go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. They're already down here early as this next drive begins with a 1st and 10.
They begin the drive with Williams. The numbers for Williams a week ago, north of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Wilson. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now it's Wilson.
He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
It'll go down as a gain of 6. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. To throw is Wilson.
Got a man. It's Jeudy complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Here's Wilson. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 more there and another first down. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game.
Yeah, we can play tonight. I thought it was Wednesday though.
Isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on a skill position, guys. Those big fellas
I saw you playing it earlier. Did you like it?
From the 31, Wilson. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing is Wilson. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen.
And the Raiders will have
the
football as this is taken up past the 30. The Vegas defense back onto the field. They'll search for a stop here in the 2nd quarter of a game that's all tied.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll get that complete to Albert O. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down. Now it's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Now a first down carry, it's Williams.
Taken down at the 42. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in week 4, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Williams going to get it again on second down.
And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
A couple of veterans, Wilson to Sutton there for the Bronco first.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn: find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. On first down, Wilson.
Albert Okuwebunam, the intended target. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
On second down, Williams. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Open man, he completes it to Judy.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
2 yards left on second down from the 9.
Now Wilson. And he'll just get rid of it.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
Holding, offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Now he's forced out left, and that is incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little.
The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sutton. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Here's Wilson to throw. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Wilson. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Off the draw, here's Williams. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion.
The Vegas defense back onto the field. After the interception, here's Wilson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Raiders are going to get it back here just past the 35. The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin by heading out to Southern California. Kansas City and the LA Chargers in an AFC West matchup. And it's the Chiefs who have the lead in the second quarter. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with a touchdown run. From there, we'll head to Green Bay. Check out the Packers at home, Lambeau. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Tennessee Titans. Sammy Watkins, a career afternoon, 4 touchdown catches. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And you can see they trail the visiting Cowboys. Michael Gallup, a touchdown reception. On now to a check on the next-gen stats in the first half for the Raiders. And even though they've got a halftime lead, they're likely devising ways as we speak to try and get a little more production from their passing game. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they were even better throwing the football. Lots of open receivers to choose from, and you can bet that'll continue to be a focus in the second.
The Vegas defense back onto the field. They hold the lead here in this third quarter, but every drive important in a one-score game as this one begins 1st and 10 here. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And some space here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 53 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 34. Wilson. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example. The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams.
He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 7 yards there and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
This will be caught. Judy.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Here's Wilson. He'll get this one to Patrick. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They go play action with Wilson. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now Wilson on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Sutton. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Wilson will throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And that one finds the ground, breaking a straight completions. And it brings up 2nd down. No, 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. To throw is Wilson. This is caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. And as they come to the line,
the Vegas defense back onto the field. They're in desperate need of a stop here, or certainly a turnover would be nice. They trail 4th quarter as this drive begins 1st and 10.
Now it's Wilson. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. This offense so far on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target.
The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession.
Here's Wilson. Into the hands of Patrick left side. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 26.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he wisely will throw that one away. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now it's Wilson. And he checks this one down to Williams. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They got the completion, but they didn't get the first down, so you got to think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah. The Vegas defense back onto the field. On 1st down, Wilson. And his throw here's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd and 10, Wilson. He finds his man complete. That's Patrick. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Throwing is Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Washington. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Finding Sutton. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Here's Wilson. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Throwing now is Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Jonathan Abram picks it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And I tell you, these division games never for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the road.
And you find yourself working harder in a game like this too, don't you? Because you got to stay with it, right? You got to stay with it. You got to stay locked in. It's our type of a game. And you just mentioned it. Division game on the road, tight, and they find a way to win it. Way to hunker down, as my old coach used to say, and find your way through.
So for Las Vegas, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Denver, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers.
What? right, down. Let's say, huh? Down. Louis. Down. That's it. Down. That's it. Let's go. You do a little bit, man.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And this one features Josh Jacobs. Steady for them on the ground a week ago, reaching the century mark and adding a score. It's the Raiders and the Seahawks, and it's coming up next.
The Raiders defense ready to get going. They come in on top in the NFC West. Locke going to throw on the first play. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second in the yards at the 34-yard line.
Now Locke going to run a little touch pass here to his wideout. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. They're in a somewhat unenviable position here to start the drive with the ball already up near midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
He lets it fly for Lockett, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got him.
The Vegas defense back onto the field. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Locke back near his goal line. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now Locke. He completes this to Walker. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. They'll try to force the stop here in the 2nd quarter of what's been a scoreless game to this point. On 1st down, Locke. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Call it no gain there. They've got a ways to go now on 3rd down. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. The Vegas defense back onto the field. Clock now on 1st down. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime. From one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Locke's throw caught here by Metcalf. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now Locke again. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Locke going to throw. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 19. A gain of 22. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Locke working out of the gun. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. They've done a really nice job of slowing the tempo of this offense, and as a result, they've got a comfortable third quarter lead as this next drive begins, 1st and 10. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. Play action. Now it's Locke. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. 2nd down and 8. Here's Locke to throw. This is the tight end Fant. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A Locke finding Fant for the Seahawk 1st down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. On 2nd down, it's Walker. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They look to throw. It's Locke. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
The Vegas defense back onto the field. Walker now on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Well, you know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and tackle and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. 4th quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You can have the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's got some space here. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 41 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. Shotgun snap to Locke. His throw incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
He's got a man
complete. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Holding offense.
Down in this one, they needed that score, but they'll have to hold at least for the time being.
You're exactly right. Points that they had to have. As you said, they have to regroup now and see if they can get them another way.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now to the ground. Here's Walker. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Max Crosby, the one who got in there for the stop. Throwing now is Locke. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he'll be brought down at the 27. The Seahawks on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 9. Locke now to throw. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. There he goes right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick six.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change it.
The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. They had the pick six just a moment ago, so they're feeling good as they prepare to try and make another stop. Locke trying again after the pick six. He'll get this out wide to Penny. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
To throw it is Locke. They set up the screen to Penny. Dancing away at the 35. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And that's good.
Throwing on 1st down is Locke. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 38. Again, they'll throw with Locke. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Locke. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Locke now on 1st down. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Again, it's Locke. And the catch made by Hilton. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. This one goes underneath to Walker. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Walker hitting, the ball is out. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. His third touchdown. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for Las Vegas, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they will head home next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile,